What's going on, everybody? We are back and officially 1 week into our health phase. So the second show is over. Recovery week of just having fun with the family and enjoying ourselves is over. Now we are officially 1 week deep into the health phase. The health phase is just going to get my body back to being down to 100% hormone levels and everything like that. So getting my body as healthy as we can possibly get it before we start my next growth phase, which the health phase is going to last about 6 weeks, so the next growth phase will be roughly October. But the next growth phase is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be roughly a year and a half to 2 years, but we're going to be fucking moving that whole time because we need to put on about 35 pounds of muscle. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us, but first we need to get as healthy as possible. With that being said, on the menu for today is chest and back. And I've got the pre-workout meal number 3 right over here. I'll show you guys right now. So, with this pre-workout meal, here's what we've got. Salad of my own creation. It's just 200 grams of vegetables put together. My vegetables right now, I've got at 200 grams per meal, and I can just switch them up however I want. Then over here, we've got 100 grams of Fuji apple. In this bowl, we've got 1 whole egg, 110 grams of chicken breast, some G-Hughes sauce over the top, and in the bottom is 160 grams of rice and 2 grams of grass-fed butter for the fats. But other than that, I wanted to show you guys, I got some sauce in my finger. I wanted to show you guys that I am a fiend when it comes to pre-workout, and I like things that get me absolutely cracked out of my mind. Also, that's the rest of the supplement cabinet, and down there, the greatest book series to ever be made, Berserk, which, tattoo. But, anyway, this is the Panda Supplements Skull Pre-Workout. No, I'm obviously not sponsored, but this stuff is great. I don't really care about the taste of my pre-workout, and normally I'll put 2 scoops of creatine in there just because I get my creatine however I can throughout the day, and it's the easiest to just chuck it in my pre-workout because I chug my pre-workout as fast as possible anyway. But other than that, including meal number 3 that's down there, we've got meal number 4 packed up, ready to go in the bag out there. We've got the pre-workout already mixed and packed, ready to go. Everything else is in place and ready for the workout today. Workout is going to be absolutely sick. I've done it once so far already, and something that we're focusing on a lot right now is slowing everything down, making sure that tempo, execution, and form is at 110%, and we will slowly ramp up the intensity and push everything harder as we get further into the maintenance phase and closer to the off season actually starting. But for right now, we're keeping everything super intense, but because that's just how I train. I'm going to train everything to failure, but we're making sure that everything is 100% watertight before we push the intensity too far, and we're going to make sure that throughout the entire off season we maintain 100% consistency with the execution, the tempo, and everything else. So, with all of that being said, meal number 3 and meal number 4, with those included, we're at 2,700 calories right now for my maintenance, which is 240 grams of protein, 60 grams of fats, and 300 grams of carbs. Every meal that I have is evenly split up throughout the day, and it is 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fat. If you guys were wondering, that is my macros. Or those are my macros. Sorry, English is hard and I'm kind of stupid. But anyway, I will see all of you in the car before we go inside for the workout at Armor. So, see you there.
Alright, we have arrived at Armor and nearly ready for the workout. But before we do, I've got quite a few things that I wanted to yap about. So, here we are. But the plan right now that we're doing for the health phase, the maintenance phase that we're in right now, is we've got me roughly at the maintenance calories that we talked about just a second ago, 2,700, 240 protein, 60 fat, and 300 carbs a day. I don't have any intra-workout right now. I did intra-workout carbs pretty much my entire off-season last year and most of the way through prep, but we don't have them in right now. So instead, what I've been doing is I've been putting like just hydration electrolyte powder in my water for what I'm drinking during my workout, and it seems to be helping quite a bit. But other than that, this last week of the training program that I finally got stuck into, I have absolutely loved every session, and it's amazing how much different your training will feel when you really focus and dial in on your tempo, getting the slow negatives, getting the peak contraction on every rep. It is mind-blowing how good it feels. And even yesterday when we did our rest day, I'm only doing cardio twice a week right now, and it's 30 minutes on the Stairmaster for both of my rest days, which is a new addition because during my week off I realized, for whatever reason, this is probably a hot take, but I actually like the Stairmaster more than I like the elliptical. So I've started doing the Stairmaster instead for cardio. So we've got 30 minutes on there twice a week, which is super easy after all of the cardio I was doing on prep. That's nothing. And then after that, we've been getting in 3 new ab exercises that I've picked out that I feel like give me the absolute most stretch and contraction throughout my actual abdomen as possible. There's a lot of flexion and extension in my lumbar spine that's supported by a pad of some sort with a couple of them, and then another where my hips are locked in place so that my abdomen is the only thing that can be moving back and forth, which is exactly what we want because we want our abs to be doing the work and not our hip flexors. So just really getting a good stretch on that, just like any other body part that you're going to be training, and then contracting it as hard as you can is the way we're going to get it to grow and develop and look the way that we want it to look. So very happy with the rest day training. As far as the rest of the split for the week, today, so that was yesterday, Friday. Today is Saturday at the time that I'm recording this, not the time you're watching it. And today we have chest and back. Tomorrow we have shoulders and arms, so delts and arms. And then Monday we have our next rest day, so 30 minutes cardio, abs. Then Tuesday we have full upper body. Wednesday, legs. Thursday, full upper body. Friday, rest day. So if you followed that along, you'll realize that I have the most bro Chad split ever right now, which is 1 leg day and 4 upper body days with abs and rest days for 2 of them. For 2 rest days, 4 upper body days, 1 leg day. And reason being, my legs are my strongest bit right now, along with my back. And everything else needs to get significantly bigger. But we're not dropping leg training completely because as a whole, I need to get bigger. My legs still need to develop to be competitive at the place that I want them to be competitive at. But priority is growing my upper body as much as humanly possible, which is why we have so many upper body days. And honestly, all of the sessions have felt fantastic so far. No problems with recovering session to session. And honestly, the most sore I've been the entire week so far was from the leg day. I am still sore from the leg day, and it is Saturday. Significantly less sore than I was, but it's quite a bit of volume because we're only training it once a week. We are hammering my legs on that day. So once a week is going to be more than enough for my legs to grow and develop at least a little bit more. Other than that, we've got this giant concoction of, I don't even know what flavor this is. All I know is that it's like sort of orange, sort of brown. It's kind of like rust, but I hope this isn't rust. But other than that, you might have noticed I'm no longer wearing hoodies. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably noticed that I'm no longer wearing hoodies in all of my lifting videos and what with the hood up. But it's because I gave myself a self-rule at the beginning of prep, which was for every single one of my workouts, I was going to wear a hoodie with the hood up so that I was completely free of distractions and I was blocking out all the noise, just like a little mental thing for myself. Now that prep is over and we're getting towards thick boy season again, we're bringing the flannels back out. Flannels equal massive gains, so that's why we're going to wear the flannels. But other than that, there's not a whole lot else to talk about, if I can speak English. So, without further ado, I'm going to go meet my training partner inside after I chug this. I'm going to do it on camera, don't you worry. And then, me and him are going to destroy chest and back. I'm going to set up the tripod in the posing room, assuming there's not a shitload of people in there, so you will see me in there to yap significantly more here in just a couple seconds. So, as I was saying, delicious. Also, I almost forgot, while I was chugging that, I was trying to think of what else I was forgetting. The song of the day. So, if you're new to my YouTube channel, first of all, subscribe and like this video immediately. Second of all, here I like metal music. Some of the people that follow me like metal music. So, I pass out a song of the day every time I make a video. Song of the day today is going to be Stillwater by Retry, or Retry, or however the fuck you say that. But it's R-E-T-R-I is the spelling of the band, and the song name is Stillwater. Absolutely epic PR song. So, give that a shot, unless you don't like metal. If you don't like metal, don't listen to it. You're not going to like it. But if you do, cool. Anyway, see all you guys inside. Alright, workout complete. I'm trying out a new camera angle, which is camera facing me while me facing the mirror, instead of camera facing the mirror while we're both facing the mirror. All of that was a lot of fucking words, and I don't blame you if you got lost. I was lost saying it. Mason's over there, and he's just as pumped up as I am to be in here flexing in the most hysterical fashion possible. But, without further ado, we're going to do a little bit of a pump check. We just finished the chest and back workout. I feel absolutely fantastic, and by fantastic I mean in quite a bit of pain, and Mason shares those notes exactly. Yeah, those, basically everything we did, honestly, was just like the most painful chest and back workout I've ever had. Yeah. Or, well, close to it, if not there. But
makes me feel like I didn't know how my muscles work.
yeah, it was basically just like everything we did felt like we were doing it for the first time again. Definitely have a lat pump though, so that's cool.
My pump's definitely there.
It's funny, I can still tell how, not watery, well, I guess watery, but because I'm in my health phase and we're just at maintenance calories, I'm in like a weird in-between right now of feeling like kind of fat because I just finished prep and being the leanest I've ever been in my life and like on my way to thick boy season, so I'm like,
I'm already on my way, or I'm already in my thick boy season.
I'm in that weird in-between, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And Mason, we've had him on his thick boy season era for a while now.
About 2.5 months now.
Let me see if I can do a back pose without fucking it up. Mason, tell me if my lats are completely uneven and I look autistic. More than normal.
You're, yeah, it's pretty even. You're this side's a little bit higher. Yeah. It's wide.
Ouch. Good ouch, though. Very, very good ouch.
I'll definitely be feeling
Yeah. But, all in all, fabulous workout. I'm going to go slam meal number 4 in the break room. Mason, who is just barely off camera there. Hello.
Hello.
That is my lifting partner. Anyway, heterosexual life mate. One of many.
That is what you are on my phone.
I've got 3 of them. My previous lifting partner, if you've seen him, Thorpe. Thorpe is actually, literally my brother. So Thorpe, if you're watching this, I love you to death. But Mason is currently my lifting partner, and we're fucking killing each other. So it's great. I'm going to go slam meal number 4, and then I will see all of you in the break room so I can show you what that is. Jesus, English is hard. And tell you what's next. we're back in the break room. Posing went good, workout went good, and honestly, I'm starving. So, meal number 4, we've got ground turkey, rice, almond butter, banana, and cinnamon on the top, which is super fucking weird sounding, but I got the idea from Nick Walker. So, he's massive. It's got to be worth it. And then, on the side, same thing as last time, 200 grams of vegetables, except for it's a little bit different and slightly more condensed this time. So, I'm going to get stuck into this, and then I will see all of you in the car immediately after this. Alright, so, no, we are not outside yet. However, meal number 4 is now finished, and I realized that I have quite a few steps left to do. So, I'm going to go get on the treadmill inside the gym before I leave, knock out the rest of my steps for the day, and this will be the end of the video. However, I will see all of you again next week after we are 2 weeks deep into the health phase, and I'm sure everything is going to go as absolutely fantastic as it has gone for this last week, and it went today. So, every single one of you, never forget, first of all, subscribe if you haven't yet. Second of all, I can't count. Like the video that you're currently watching. Please and thank you. Alright, now, the usual spiel. Eat your food, drink your water, get some sleep, and ultimately, make some gains. I'm going to see every single one of you in the next video. Have a good one, you guys.